Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Authentically Odyssey. If you are new, this is a channel where we're on a journey in discovering the most authentic version of ourselves. So, there are some things that I want to go ahead and talk about. Let's not waste no time. Let's get into it. Protecting your peace at all costs is so necessary. And throughout this journey, this is something that I am really learning and I am working on. Okay. Um, and what came from this was this week, I, was just having a moment of reflection, and which is good to have all of the time. I reflect throughout my day. I continue on, like with my devotion, with my meditation throughout the day. I journal. And whenever something is bothering me, that's when I go into a moment of meditation. I just turn my computer off, turn my phone off, and just sit for maybe about a good 10-15 minutes just to gather my thoughts. And something that really was bothering me this week is that you know how you are being intentional about having a good day, about being grateful for everything that you have. Everybody is not going to be in that same mindset. So I just want to prepare you for that. They're not going to have the same mindset as you. And that's okay. But overall, just because they are not in that same mindset, you need to protect your peace. That is important. Okay? Remember that. You are important and it's important for you to protect your peace. Okay? This is something that I am learning through this authentic journey. And it's okay because I used to feel bad about that. Right? So I used to feel bad like, oh my gosh, like I felt like I had to just listen and try to save the world and help you solve your problem and help them solve their problem. I'm only one person. All I can do in certain situations, you're not the problem solver. You could just be, I'm going to pray for you and I'm going to encourage you. And that's all you can do at times. And that's it. And some people, when they get used to you being the solution, okay, or the problem solver to their issues, they get upset when that's all you have to offer. And so I was like, oh, okay. So now I know how to handle this situation. Because if you're associated with someone that every time you talk to them, they're complaining about something. Every time you talk to them, they are not having a bad day. It starts to make you wonder like, is this a regular thing? Clearly, because it's every day. And the common denominator rather, may be you. You may need to reflect on why you are continuing to have these type of days. Complaining doesn't do anything but stir up negative emotion. And that's one thing that Odyssey Honey is refusing to do. Because complaining leads to, not like I mentioned, negative emotions. It leads to worrying, and worrying, what it does, it makes us sick. Okay. And that's not what I'm going to do, baby. I'm not going to sit up here having headaches. It's so much going on in the world. But one thing I can say that I'm grateful. Okay. There are so many things that I'm grateful for. You pay attention to the things that you can control, and the things that you cannot, let them be. But one thing for sure, your issues are not going to interrupt my peace. And again, that does not mean that you are a bad person. That does not mean you don't care about people. It just means you care about yourself more. And, one thing that I'm learning throughout this journey is that it's okay for me to say that. It's okay for me to set boundaries. It's okay for me not to entertain what's going on. Not saying that I don't love you, because I do, but I just love myself a little bit more, to block that from my spirit, to block that from my mind, because gratitude is everything. And it allows you to have a good day when you list those things, because that's something that I started doing too. List the things that I am grateful for, and every day is something different. Of course, life is on the top, living. Okay, obviously that's one that's not going to change, but listing things that you are grateful for is awesome. Start your day off that way. Please don't let people's situations, you know, deter you from doing what you need to do. Okay? Don't let them stop you from that. All right? Your peace is everything. And I just had to really sit with that this week. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for this. And that's another thing that I'm learning is not apologizing for how I feel and for what I say. Now, I am careful about the delivery, but the intention of me being honest in my thoughts and in my feelings or how I feel about something, that's not going to change. But my delivery, I make sure that it is respectful and it's not hurtful to someone else. Now, that's something that you just really have to pay attention to. But overall, again, your peace is everything. I don't know how much I can stress that because since I've been um doing that this week, just eliminating like, okay, I know you're dealing with what you're dealing with. I love you. I'm praying for you. But right now, this is a lot for me. And so I have to take a step back because, sometimes the severity of things, it can, hurt you. And because you feel like, what can I do? What can I say? What can I do? You've done what you can. But don't feel bad about that. Be at peace with how you handle situations. Be at peace in how you're living your life. Be at peace in working on you because you deserve it. So, overall, peace matters. Your peace matters. And I just wanted to share that because I had a moment of feeling bad, but then I snapped back into it and I was like, no, uh uh, because I cannot continue, like I said in my other video, I cannot continue to pour into you and I have nothing left for myself. And it's okay. Pray for them, send them good positive thoughts, and keep it a trucking. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And it's Sunday. I'm just in my relaxing clothes rather. And I love y'all. I'm finna put on a good old movie to end my night. But if no one else loves you, remember I do. Watch out there now. The next video will be coming soon. I love y'all. Peace.